Hi Clive, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Ashish.
What a spectacular chef's table last night at here in Kunur, and it's part of the Nilgiris Earth Festival. Absolutely blown away. I'm sure you got the same kind of feedback from everyone else who attended the event. And we are really delighted as Luxembourg Travelers to be the hospitality sponsor for this event and to host you and your team here at Luxembourg Haiwatha By The Brook. I wanted to ask you, whether you enjoyed your stay here. I know you wouldn't have had much time to even breathe in the outdoors or enjoy where you are, but would love to know what your experience was of staying at Luxembourg Haiwatha and whether you think this house was the right place for you to actually prepare for the event.
Well, thank you. I want to begin this talk by thanking you, especially, and the team at Luxembourg for having us over. It was great hospitality, great warmth. Me and my team have never felt this. We've never been taken care of this good. Going to different places, going to different venues. We keep coming into people's homes, cook at different venues. So it was really, really nice of you guys to be kind enough to take care of us. And I think we were so happy that we got the kitchen that you provided to us to work for this event, the Nilgiris Earth Festival. It was really, really nice to have you give your kitchen to us, and I hope many more chefs come here, cook at this place, have people come on staycations over here, and cook some really nice produce that Uti or the Nilgiris has to offer.
Chef, would you think that this is the kind of venue that you would love to do an intimate chef's table act for a smaller group?
Definitely, I was telling my partner Sushant earlier this morning, saying that this place has great potential for people who can't afford to go too far, because Uti has its own kind of clientele with tourism. I've visited Uti myself probably 3 times since childhood. I think this is a lovely place to have a setup like this, and for many people to come and try the food in the hills.
Do you think the Nilgiris is a good place, from a food creator point of view? Is this a great destination to actually look at in terms of getting inspired in terms of what you can create over here?
Yeah, the last few days staying here has got me actually thinking if I should have to really go back and run business back in Bangalore. I'll be honest with you, because I'm just like mind blown with the kind of stuff and the kind of people that I'm working around with. The produce that I'm getting here when it comes to the protein side of it or the plant side of it is just spectacular, and it's easily accessible, I would say. Things that you couldn't get in top tier cities in India, like I got to work with glow chokes, which is mind blowing. Like, the standard of the size of the glow chokes that we got to work with was spectacular.
Wonderful. I think for us as a company, one of the pillars of our philosophy in how we do business essentially is that wherever our houses are across southern India, we have a very strong commitment to being very, very hyper local about the food that we serve. So, in almost all our houses, we have the one necessary refrigerator, but every meal, is essentially based on what's locally available, what's seasonal, and it's always fresh. And we actually, plan every meal for every client, 2 meals before they in advance. And I think that so that's something that's very important to us as to using local produce. But coming into contact with someone like you who takes these local ingredients and then will present it in a way to extract flavors from them that we wouldn't otherwise imagine, and use it in a very novel way. I think that's really, really exciting, and I hope that we'll be able to work with you, as business, work with you, provided we have the time in the future. In the future.
I would obviously be really honest with you. It's been a nice experience, and I expect more chefs like me and more kitchen teams come to this place, throw a really good experience for people out there, because there's a good demand for people who are looking at a good experience. Let's say a staycation with a nice 4-course or 5-course meal, very custom made to their liking, because there's some element of servitude that goes behind this as to what the guest wants and what this locality or this vicinity has to offer them in terms of produce. I really, really hope It doesn't have to be novel like what I did last night, but it can be something that you can put on your everyday meal. You can cook like the locals cook, and the kitchen team that cooked for us, I think, has done a way better job than what we did at the event last night. Let me be honest about it. They provided us with a really good meal experience. Sitting here, having the best food served to us, very hot, very crunchy, everything to the point. I really have to thank you, chef. And I hope more people take inspiration from them than me. To be honest, yeah.
You're too modest.
Absolutely, I'm sorry. But this is how it's been all this while. So, yeah.
But thank you very much to you and your team. You've been wonderful guests as well. My team have been they've been very, I mean, they've really enjoyed, looking after you. I think our chefs particularly have been all dazzled looking at the way your techniques, watching the way that your team works with you in the kitchen. I think for them it was like really exciting, I think.
Yeah.
And Clive, I really hope that, maybe one day you can bring your Bangalore Supper Club that you do so well in Bangalore to the Nilgiris and to one of our houses.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to come back. I'm just looking for my next gig or my next opportunity over here, and I'm hoping it's in this house where I'm sitting right now, having many more faces and having the same crew cooking for you.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure's mine.